Hi everybody, welcome to second semester credit recovery chemistry. My name is Mrs. Carrillo and I will be your teacher this semester. A little bit about me, I have a huge science background, getting my double major in both biology and psychology from good old UC Riverside. After that, I went down to UC San Diego and got my teaching credential and my master's in education. And then, because I'm such a nerd and I love school so much, I went back to UC Riverside to get my master's degree in biomedical sciences. So I graduated in 2007 and have been teaching at the high school level ever since. I've been here at Vista for 13 years. All right, so I'm going to show you a little bit around this class. So first off, this is our homepage. On here I have the weekly bell schedules. Here is the Zoom link. It's nice and easy for students to find, and for the most part, everybody has had no trouble logging into Zoom. If you scroll down, you'll see the different units that we're going to cover. These are direct links to the first page of those units. Keep scrolling and you'll see the course description. So this semester is going to focus on the 4 units that we did last spring. So intermolecular forces, unit 6 is chemical reactions and bond energy. Then we have unit 7, which is stoichiometry, and unit 8, which is energy. And a little bit different, something a little different this semester is I've incorporated a lot of project-based learning. So instead of all the assessments and everything being focused around tests and quizzes, I do have some fun projects for the students to take part in. So you may already hear from your students that we are working on a soap company business in this unit. So we're going to learn about intermolecular forces as it applies to soap. And the students are going to kind of create their own soap company with their own target market. And they're going to be responsible for, building a website for the soap company, as well as commercial and print ads and everything like that. So we've got a project-based learning portion for each unit that hopefully keep kids interested and understanding that chemistry is all around us in the real life. All right, so just want to give you a little tour of this Canvas page. This Canvas page is where you will find everything that you and your student need to know. It is where most of my communication is going to come from. So if you have not already signed up as an observer for your students, please do so so that you can get those announcements that I send out as well. Speaking of announcements, on the announcements tab on the upper left-hand corner, this is where you're going to find all the information if you miss class or if you had to leave early. So here, after each class, I do update with what we missed. So you'll just have to find the date that you missed, and then you click on it and it will tell you what we did in class versus what was for homework. So that's the announcements page. Underneath, you'll also find the grades. That's where you're going to find your students' grades. You can see what assignments they are missing, how they're doing on tests, quizzes, assignments, and all that jazz. The syllabus is right underneath that. This is you can give it a quick read through. Basically goes through course description, grading policy. So we've got tests and projects worth 40% of the grade, quizzes 20%, CERs, assignments, and participation, meaning getting the classwork and homework done, is another 40%. Right now in the online time, there's not super required materials, but I do ask that students keep all of their notes and work for this class in one place at least. A 3-subject spiral-bound notebook is ideal, but again, as long as they keep their papers all in one class, they're good. All right, we as students went over the online learning expectations, making sure you get the tech you need, creating a routine for yourself and finding a good spot to do that, being mindful of proper etiquette, deleting distractions like, closing the door, no pets, no phones, nothing like that during class, and making sure they participate and ask questions. That's going to be the key for success. So you guys can give a quick read through on this page when you are done watching this video. Because I'm going to go on to probably the most important, most used link on this page, and that's called the modules link. And that's where you're going to find all the actual classwork. So the classwork here is set up by unit. These little modules are by unit. And then within the unit, we have the days. So students can log in and go ahead and find the day that they're working on, and they can see the 2 things that or 3 or however many stuff that we're going to do for that class period. And if they're missing and they see that in the announcements as well, they can come find it in the modules page. So they can click on it. Some of them are assignments that they will turn in. Some of them are assignments on what we call Go Formative, which is a handy online tool that allows me to assess student learning right away. It also allows students to know if they're understanding it right away as well. So that is a handy tool that we use in the classroom. All right, and then actually, I believe that is all of the things that I want to show you here on Canvas. So just a reminder that participation and asking questions is key. Communication is key. So making sure that you guys are getting on, checking your grades, checking to see which assignments you're missing and whatnot is going to be super helpful. And then parents, please, please, please make sure that you have signed up to be an observer in your child's class so that you can get my announcements along with them. If you have any questions, just send me a message over Canvas inbox or via email at Carrillo, and that's spelled Carrillo at marietta.k12.ca.us. All right, thank you, and looking forward to a great semester.